Hey YouTube, Frankenberry123. This is a wind-up deck profile. I just started playtesting wind-ups. To me, it's a really solid deck. Right now, I don't know if it's tier 1. I'd at least say 1.5 if you put a tier on stuff. But, they're a very solid deck right now. I do feel like once Tachyon comes out, this deck doesn't really have a terrible Evil Swarm matchup, but, once Tachyon comes out, they'll be pretty slow compared to the rest of the meta. So it's however you want to take it. It's been topping regionals and stuff. Like today's Sunday. It's about 10:30 at night, but earlier today or yesterday they got second place at a regionals. I know they've went undefeated at one of the first regionals of the format. But yeah, I feel like it's a really solid deck and it still has potential. I don't know why. If people are saying it's dead, it's not. It's not nearly dead. I don't feel like you can truly kill windups unless you hurt Rabbit or Factory. And even if they hurt Factory, you can still get. There's still consistency cards like Tinky and stuff to grab you Rabbit. I really feel like Rabbit's the heartline of the deck. So let's get into I guess I'll sort them by like 3 Rabbit. A Rabbit's the best card in the deck easily. 3 Wind-Up Rat. Wind-Up Rat is kind of like a late game tour guide. It sets up a lot of plays and whatnot. 3 Wind-Up Shark. Wind-Up Shark. He's definitely he's a decent card, but like he's really only used for big combos. But he toolboxes the deck and he does a very good job at it. Then the One Magician. One Magician's very interesting. I don't know if it's good to draw into Magician or bad. Like, so far, like I've been looking up loops and I found like 7 already, and like some of them take Rabbit and like Factory, and like the Magician Shark comes like Magician Double Shark. I've seen one where it's Magician Shark Factory. Then Shark is definitely probably your biggest power card, and as far as combos go, because Shark. You pretty much need Shark for all of your one-turn plays. So that's the staple windups. One windup where I guess like I don't know about y'all, but I played 2. I played 2 to start with, and it's just like it's not bad at 2. It's just like I kept on drawing it, and I don't want to draw into Windup Warrior. I usually toolbox it with an Invoker. And with the one I found myself not drawing it nearly as much, and that's a good thing. And right now I'm playing Summoner Monk. I like Summoner Monk. I think it spices the deck as far as like it opens up a lot more combos, but it just sucks how you have to pitch a spell for a cost. But I mean, besides that, I like Summoner Monk as a card. You may not want to play him. You can take him out for back row depending on what kind of build you want to play. But 1600 defense isn't bad. It's a decently defense monster. So if you have to set it, you just don't automatically lose. Then I'll say these 2 are last. And then Double Thunder King. I just like Thunder King in every deck. It doesn't interfere with any of the cards if you're trying to rule out why you shouldn't play Thunder King. It really doesn't interfere with any of your cards, because I mean, like, odds are you're gonna open it turn 1. You're gonna do all your searching. You can do all your searching with your Factory Rabbit or your 10 key get your Rabbit. Usually if you 10 key and grab Rabbit, I'll just summon Thunder King just to put presence on the field for first turn. It's an easy side out too. You can take it out for like Maxies or Veilers if you really wanted to, but I really like Thunder King in the main. And then the last 2 monsters, 2 Tour Guide. Everybody's down in Tour Guide in this deck, but I think Tour Guide is still a very good card in this deck. Sure, you can draw into 2 of them, but I mean, that's a problem for all the decks, but I really, really like Tour Guide. It doesn't synergize as much as it did whenever the deck had Zen Mating, but it's definitely, it keeps board presence, and you can always go into Zen Mains, and Zen Mains does get off Factory, and that'll get your play started. So that's monster. I think it's 16 or 17 monsters. I'm gonna classify this all into one category. It's like I feel like it all serves the same purpose. This is your consistency for the deck. You definitely need Triple Factory. 10 key grabs you Rabbit. I may bump 10 key up to 3. 10 key's a really, really solid card. And you can ditch it with Summoner Monk. if it's dead. And then duality. A lot of people don't think duality is good because you have to go off with this deck, but odds are if you play duality, you're trying to set up, which next turn you could use the card. If you duality into one of your combo pieces, you always have next turn. You have means of getting rid of, like, odds are they can't do really anything that would really mess you up that turn, but duality helps you dig for like 10 keys and stuff if you really need it. And it thins real good, so yeah. You got triple MST. Gotta get that board row. Gotta get that sideboard. Not sideboard. You gotta get the back row out because it really doesn't hurt Wind Up Rabbit, which you have a lot of means to getting to. But like, if you go off, you don't want your Paplo Operative to get bottomless or anything. So yeah. Then got them good cards. For the traps, I'm really particular on the traps. If you guys are expecting me to use Zen Maelstrom, I don't play Zen Maelstrom, but I have thought about it. It's just I'm going for consistency here. So yeah, no Zen Maelstrom, but warning, double Fiendish Chain. I think double Fiendish Chain's a staple. You know, warning's a staple. Double Bottomless. Double D Prison, double Torrential. I guess I may explain this. Wind Up Rabbit can get around this, so it's just an overall good card. And Mirror Force, only one because you play the double D Prison. I really feel like that's not a very big problem with Torrentials and stuff, and them being as live as they are because of Wind Up Rabbit. I'll make a separate combos video. But all I know is, like, I can go ahead and just tell you, like, a couple of the starting cards. There's a combo with Tour Guide, Shark, and I think, like, if you have Tour Guide, Shark, and maybe if you have, like, a Wind Up Rabbit that's going to come back or something like that. I think that's one of the combos. Everybody knows Shark, Summoner Monk. You can... Oh, I guess the Tour Guide Shark is a Shock Lock, I think. Summoner Monk, Shark, we all know you can Shock Lock or you can OTK with that. Then there's Wind Up Shark. Let me find it. There's a combo where you can Wind Up Shark, Wind Up Magician, no, double Wind Up Shark, Wind Up Magician is an OTK or a Shock Lock, or Wind Up Magician, Shark, and Factory. There's is also a Shock Lock or a Shock Lock or an OTK. Then there's also, like, you can set up very, very nice with these two. That, to me, that is that's pretty much like an OTK. Like, if you not an OTK, but that is a very big combo. If you can keep Wind Up Factory on the board for a couple turns, you are set. It lets you get into, like, any of those combos. So onto the extra. Like, this extra is really jank, but I'll tell you what you need to put in it. This is an Adrius. Like, I'd probably put in Oh, that was a big skip in the video. Sorry about that, guys. But Adrius, this should be Tyrus, definitely, and you should put a Volcasaurus and a Gaia Charger. I don't have either of those on me right now. You need Shockmaster. You need double Paplo Operatives for the loops. Abyss Dweller, Utopia, Cowboy, Maestroke, Giga Brilliant, Acid Golem, Solar Silver Mountain. And an X-Saber Invoker. You have to have Invoker in there for combos. And Leviathan Dragon. It's just, and Leviair. It's just like, I seriously don't have a lot of my stuff in there, but that's definitely what you should play in there. So, yeah, this Frankenberry signing out.